Hi, my name is Wildflower. I provide support to women and their partners to find peace after pregnancy loss, whether miscarriage, stillbirth, or abortion, and whether it's been days or decades since that loss. I'm here with you in this video to share some resources around abortion. I'm going to start with a little bit of a guessing game. Guess how many women experience abortion in their lifetime? Is it 1 in 24? 1 in 16, 1 in 8, or 1 in 4? And I'll provide the answer at the end of this video. All forms of pregnancy loss tend to be not talked about, don't come up in conversations and communication. They're not shared, and it's important to share our stories around pregnancy loss in order to move through them and to process the grief. Abortion in particular tends to be not talked about. And there's a matter of choice in abortion, which creates a little bit of a different issue than the other forms of pregnancy loss. And no matter how right that choice is, does not mean that abortion is not a grief to be processed. It's absolutely a loss that needs to be grieved. And one resource that I will share with you is May Cause Love by Cassie Underwood. Now, this book, Cassie writes about her own abortion experience. This book was pivotal in my life because it started my own process in grieving my pregnancy loss. I had an abortion over 30 years ago, and it wasn't until reading Cassie's story that I realized that it was a pregnancy loss, that it was a grief I needed to process. So May Cause Love by Cassie Underwood. I encourage you to give that a read. Another resource is Exhale Pro Voice, an agency that provides text and phone support around abortion. And another book that came out in the last couple of years is Shout Your Abortion, which provides, I believe, 45 stories of people's experience with abortion. And abortion tends to be really diverse. There's different ages, stages in life, so many different circumstances that abortion happens in. And Shout Your Abortion covers a breadth of those stories. So encourage that as a read. And in the back of Shout Your Abortion, there's interviews with providers, and one of those is Dr. Willie Parker. Dr. Parker is a man of deep faith who avoided performing abortions, feeling he lacked moral certainty on the issue. In 2002, he had a realization. People who weren't able to have abortions were suffering, and he had the power to help them. Today, Dr. Parker is one of the most vocal, visible providers in his field, guided by an absolute conviction that he is doing the Lord's work. Now, he wrote a book about his experiences called Life's Work, A Moral Argument for Choice, which came out in spring 2017. Another resource to turn to for support. And before leaving you with a quote from Shout Your Abortion, the number of women who will have had at least one abortion in their lifetime is 1 in 4. It's more common than you think and absolutely normal. And now, in the words of Wendy Davis, if you're in the waiting room of a clinic, if you've decided to have an abortion or have had an abortion in the past, you are the only person who can decide what is right for you. Please know that you are loved, that you are not judged, and that there are sisters like me out here in the world who are holding your hand, who have your back in this moment. We care no matter what. Please feel free to reach out if you feel the call. To learn more about the support that I provide, please visit peaceafterpregnancyloss.com. Thanks for watching.